Hello everyone. Today we are going to start with the solution of our worksheet, handout number 5, which is a grammar worksheet that explains or discusses the past simple and past progressive tense. First of all, we are going to start with this exercise. We are going to discuss when do we use the past simple and when do we use the past progressive. Let's first start with the first sentence. In the first sentence, they are saying the children play in the park when it started to rain. So here we have two actions, when it started to rain and playing in the park. So one action interrupted the other. So one action was in progress. The first action, which is playing, was in progress, and then another action interrupted. So the correct answer is were playing. Number 2. I was watching a movie when I noticed him standing outside. Noticed is the action that interrupted watching the movie, so it should be written in the past simple tense. She arrived when I have a bath. Here, when I was having. Why? Because when she arrived, she interrupted the action of having a bath. I see a famous celebrity when I was shopping on Oxford Street yesterday. We use the past simple here because see is a stative verb and we cannot use it with ing. She was drinking too much, so she fell. I hope she learned her lesson. So she was drinking, she was doing something, and then another action interrupted. So the action that interrupted is written in the past simple tense. Charlie hid in my wardrobe when Lula found him. She screamed. So he was hiding, and then someone found him. So one action interrupts the other. The computer broke when I was checking my bank balance. So when I was checking, something interrupted the action, and which is the breaking of the computer. She was smiling until the terrible singer came on the stage. She was smiling, and then something happened, interrupted the action of smiling, which is the singer when he came on stage. So came should be written in the past simple tense. I live in Cape Town when Michael Obama visited. So I was living, and then something interrupted, which is the visit of Obama. My parents were watching me carefully, but my brother was distracting them, so I could sneak out the window. So here we have two actions happening or were happening at the same time in the past, so both of them are written in the past progressive tense. Let's move to the changing of the sentences. First of all, the first sentence is while she was cooking, her husband was watching a football game. When I want to change it to the negative, I can say while she was cooking, her husband wasn't watching a football game. And then I start the interrogative sentence with the verb to be with was. So was her husband watching a football game while she was cooking? Number 2. Grade 8 students didn't study hard for midterm exams. This is the negative form. In the affirmative form, I have to say that they studied hard. So we do not put didn't, we just say grade 8 students studied hard for the exams. Did grade 8 students study hard for the exams? Number 3, they gave us the interrogative form. Were they dancing when the teacher entered the class? The affirmative form, they were dancing when the teacher entered the class. In the negative form, they weren't dancing when the teacher entered the class. And in the question form, I start asking with the verb to be. In this exercise, you have to use when, while, and as, each in a sentence using the past progressive tense. Of course, answers vary here. Everyone is going to write a certain answer. If we want to use when, I can say when I was having a bath, the door knocked. If I want to use while the teacher was explaining a new lesson, the supervisor knocked the door. As I was studying for the exams, my friend visited me. So these are the 3 sentences. You can use any other sentence of your own. And thank you all for listening.